All right, we are now courtside pregame. It's San Diego Miramar taking on Southwestern College. Southwestern coming off a big win on Wednesday. Coach, you're back. It's nice to see you back. I know you've been keeping up with the program. What have you seen over the past few games that you've liked?
I seem like our guards have been having a lot of fun out there. They've been moving the ball well. Against Grossmont, we hit a lot of open shots. We didn't turn down any shots that we were normally turning down to make the extra pass. And playing with a lot of confidence, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say the team's playing with a lot of confidence. What has kind of built that within the program?
Coach Wallace, he's our guy. So anything he wants, we try to do, and I try to replicate what he wants to our guys. And I just tell them to go out there and play with confidence. I played before, so they kind of trusted me now to give them the right decision or the right choice of words or whatever that we're looking for, and they just follow. So they're great kids.
I talked to Coach Wallace a few times when you were gone, and he said he really missed you. It's nice to have you back. How good does it feel to be back on the court?
It feels really good to be back. My first day in practice was yesterday, and the guys, there's so much positive energy in the gym. They're like, Coach, we miss you, and we're glad you're back. And a lot of guys, I talk to a lot of guys after every game to give them confidence, to tell them that they need to do everything right. So it feels good to be back.
Well, I appreciate it, Coach. That was the buzzer. Best of luck to you guys today. Southwestern coming into this game 7-11, taking on a really good San Diego Miramar team. Miramar on the road and at home, they're really good, coached by Coach Geller, who's been doing this for over 20 years now as coach and AD of San Diego Miramar. Both of these teams played December 17th. Miramar got the win at home, 56-53, and that was a tough game for the Jaguars. They had an opportunity at the end, and the opportunity went null as they threw the ball away and gave it back to the Miramar Jets. Let's get to that starting rotation of your home team, Southwestern College. The freshman guard sitting at 6'4", Carl Ashley. Kevin Davis getting another start, the freshman guard. Number 3, the freshman guard, Charlie Barnes. Paris Smith back in the starting lineup. That's nice to see. The freshman forward standing at 6'9" out of Oceanside. And Sean Sanderlin, he's really been that consistent part coming off a big 19-point game. The sophomore forward now has the ball right now. Southwestern, white bottoms, white tops. And that ball poked away by Doffing. And poked out from behind Davis. And they will say the ball will remain Jet ball. Good job by Southwestern in getting back on defense. Roman Wright, Cameron Berry out of West Hills, Jacob Doffing out of Wisconsin, the freshman forward. Artis Chapman, and they did reverse the call, so that's nice to see if you're a Jaguar fan. Artis Chapman, he's been stepping up a lot lately. One of their better defenders, the sophomore guard, standing at 6'3". And the France product, Jacob Milling, the freshman power forward. Speaking with Coach Geller before the game, they really have two true power forwards in Doffing and Milling. Last time both of these teams played, Doffing had 15, Milling had 6. They both combined for 12 rebounds on the game. Off the glass, too strong. Didn't hit the glass. Paris Smith's going to need to go back up with it and gets the first bucket for Southwestern. Nice offensive rebound by Smith. Smith, last time they played the Jets, had 6 points. And the reverse layup is good. Once again, talking about a true power forward. That's Doffing. He could turn around, shoot the 17-foot jumper, and take you off the dribble as well. It's going to be a tough defensive night for Paris Smith. Step back baseline jumper for Sanderlin. One and done. Rebound by Wright. Wright will push the tempo. About a minute and a half in this game. Game squared away at 2. The reach in on Barnes got some arm. That will be his first personal. That is the first foul of the game. Nice hesitation. The scoop layup is good. That's Roman Wright, who's coming off a 25-point game. Geller said he's been one of the hot hands that they're going to go to early. try to get him going. Obviously, a nice game the other night. When you talk about three-point shooters, it's Wright and Barry. We haven't had any three-point attempts, but speaking about three-pointers, Southwestern had their best three-point shooting on Wednesday, hitting 11 from beyond the arc, and Sanderlin in the lane. Floats to his left and ties it at 4. This is Jacob Milling, the France product, averaging 8.5 a game. Down low, nice help defense by Davis. Doffing guarded by Smith. He'll have to kick it back out. The hedge by Smith, and just didn't get out quick enough. So you can see it early that the Miramar offense is going to take advantage of Paris Smith on defense, as Sanderlin is replaced by Devin Hilliard. Nice to see. Hilliard had 15 points against the Jets last time they played. Hilliard was out with a shoulder injury, so it's nice to see him back. He's really that guy that fills the box in a variety of ways. And good defense by Paris Smith as the ball handler, Jacob Doffing, stepped on the baseline. So as mentioned, it's nice to see Hilliard back in this game. He is wearing a brace on that shooting shoulder. Interior pass to Smith. Turnaround. Davis tries to get in on the offensive rebound. Nice pass to Doffing. And the finish by Doffing. He now has 4, leading all scorers. Let's see if it works this time. Nope, too late. That's all right. We'll get that. So Jets with an early 6-4 lead, a little over 3 minutes into this first half. As mentioned, last time these teams faced each other was at San Diego Miramar on December 17th. The Jets won 56-53. It was a close contest throughout. Halftime score was 32-33, and the Jets pulled it out by 1 possession. Sanderlin had 10 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. Hilliard had 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Barry and Doffing led the scoring for the Jets. Doffing had 15. Barry had a dozen. Hilliard off the dribble, gets inside, and nice job by Hilliard. A little unconventional, but he ties it at 6. You could see him get inside, use his body, and just great recognition on where he was at. And the travel. Way to stand up the ball handler by Kevin Davis. Kevin Davis had a great scoring output. 8 points on Wednesday against Grossmont. He's one of those guys that fills the box score as well. Doesn't score a lot of points, but offensive rebounds is his big thing. Keeping offensive possessions alive is a major key on why Davis has earned the starting spot. Carl Ashley into the game. Sanderlin. Spin move, gets inside, and creates the contact. Great job by Sanderlin. We saw in the first half against Grossmont, he established himself early with 3 threes and a basket. Sanderlin is the leader of this Southwestern team. The sophomore. One of the better free throw shooters, shooting 78% on the season. As Devin Lee checks in, replacing Charlie Barnes. Lee averages about 6 points per game. And that one rattles out once again. Another offensive rebound. Sanderlin will pull the trigger. Ooh, Kevin Davis gets called for the reach over the back. I don't think the referee under the basket is used to the length of Kevin Davis. And Coach Wallace is scratching his head saying, my guy does that every game and is never called for it. Unfortunately, Davis didn't have the position and because of it, got called for the over the back. That is the third team foul for the Jaguars. Coming up on 5 minutes into this game. Interior pass and the reach from behind by Davis. You could see the Jets trying to establish the power forwards early in this game. It's been the Milling and Doffing show. And to combat that, they're going to bring in Nichols. Harley Nichols, standing at 6'5", a little taller. Averages about 8 minutes a game. Haven't heard much from Cam Berry today. He's their leading scorer, averaging 19 on the season. Roman Wright, guarded by Lee. He'll kick it. Back to Wright. 4 on the shot clock. Wright gets inside the right with the right. And the rebound by Hilliard. Hilliard will slow it down. Set up the offense. This is Lee. Jets in the man-to-man defense. 10 on the shot clock. Sanderlin's going to have to do something. Gets inside. Initially poked away. Sanderlin's going to have to put it up. And off the mark. And not only that, he amplifies that miss with a personal foul. That is his first personal. The team's 5th. So the Jaguars in foul trouble early, already with a handful of fouls. Miramar only with 1 team foul. Speaking with Coach Wallace before the game, one of the stats that stood out was the Jaguars were 3 of 4 from the line the last time these two teams played each other. He said they're going to try to do a much better job of that, as the baby hook from Milling is a little unlucky, didn't get the roll. Lee off the drive. Pump fakes. Nice help defense by Milling. Kicks it out to Nichols. Nichols had a big game. He had 14 against Grossman a week ago. Sanderlin fakes the handoff. Backs his defender down. Baby hook. And rattles in for Sanderlin. He now has 5. So once again, Sanderlin using his big body, rising above the defender. Jaguars with a 9-6 lead. Poked away by Hilliard. He hits the court. And the back court, great defensive effort by Devin Hilliard. It's nice to have him back for the Jaguars. Hilliard's another one of those guys that fills the box score in points, rebounds, and assists. Against the Jets, he had 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Just a guy that kind of does it all. They really missed him, but it was nice to see the great offensive output by the Jaguars, scoring 77 without Hilliard. Ooh, tough turnaround jumper. Rebound, Nichols. Off the mark, a little unlucky. Nichols gets the rebound back and resets the shot clock. So even though Nichols was a little unfortunate, missing that close shot, get his rebound back. Ashley off the drive, and he gets fouled on the shot. He'll head the line to shoot 2. So as mentioned, Jaguars only had 4 free throw attempts on December 17th against the Jets. And Ashley will shoot 2. Sanderlin went 1 of 2 from the line. So they're going to tie that, I guess I can say, the free throw attempt mark of 4 free throws here within 7 minutes of this ball game. So nice to see. Jake Elfstrom, the freshman guard, checks in, replacing Roman Wright. Artis Chapman initially was going to go to the bench, but he stays in. Carl Ashley, 65% free throw shooter, goes 1 of 2 from the line. And Jags up early. A little over 7 minutes into this game. Jaguars 10, Jets 6. And a push off the ball. That was on Carl Ashley. That is the 6th team foul for the Jaguars. Coach Wallace was trying to plead his case, saying Berry pushed off of Ashley first. Barry with the left. Nice dish to Artis Chapman, who gets fouled from behind. That is the second personal foul on Sanderlin. And Artis Chapman will head to the line. Chapman, one of the Jets' better defenders. Speaking with Coach Geller before the game, he said, and I asked him, what was one of the things that stood out to him about this program this year? And he said they bought in defensively. And if you watch enough Southwestern games, you know what that sounds like. As Coach Wallace, that's his MO. Play good defense, creating quick points on offense, and high percentage shots. And Artis Chapman goes 2 of 2 from the line, cuts the deficit in half. 12.5 remaining here in the first half. Little handoff action on the top of the key. Lee will pull up from 18 and hits the jumper. Nice looking shot by Lee, his first basket. Extends the lead back to 4. Barry guarded by Ashley. Nice hedge by Sanderlin. Barry's going to take advantage of this one-on-one matchup. Ooh, poked away by Sanderlin. Great defense. He hits the floor, scoops it up. Ashley in transition. Nichols on the drive. Too strong off the glass. Good job by Mirosini getting back on defense, contending that layup. A little over 8 minutes into this game. Jaguars with a small lead, 12-8. They've led majority of this game. And that shot off the back iron, long rebound by Hilliard. Hilliard playing good minutes after a couple weeks out. I was questioning whether Hilliard would be a full go today. And Coach Wallace put 2 thumbs up. Baseline jumper from Nichols. That is his shot right there. A great job by Hilliard. The hedge didn't get back in time, and Nichols, the 18-foot jumper, is good. Jaguars with their largest lead, up 6. 9 minutes into this first half. This is Mirosini on top. Kick it to the corner. That shot by Milling. And another one and done by the Jets. Nice rebound by Nichols. He has already 3 on the day. The drive, jump stop, the kick, intercepted by Mirosini. One-on-one with Lee. Nice Ooh. Let's check that replay. Lee has great hands. That looked like all ball to me. Lee thought he got all ball as well. Unfortunately for the Jaguars, the only downside here about halfway through the first half is 18 fouls. So the Jets will be in the bonus from here on out here in the first half. And Mirosini is good on his first attempt. As Deshaun Key checks in, along with Alex Archer, replacing Ashley and Sanderlin. Ashley got good minutes. And Mirosini goes 2 of 2 from the line, cuts the deficit back to 4. Jaguars will run this free throw extended offense. They usually like to run this in the second half, but with the personnel in, I think Coach Wallace feels comfortable running it right now with no true bigs on the court. Hilliard kicks it to a wide open Key for 3. The floater. And Lee Key a little indecisive. Nice closeout by Roman Wright. Nichols with another rebound. He already has 3 or 4 rebounds on the day. The 6'5" freshman forward coming off that big game against Grossmont, leading the team with 14 points, a season high for him. Oh, I thought Nichols was going to pull it. It was about that spot where he hit a couple big threes to clinch that game against Grossmont. Alex Archer so dominant when he gets inside the lane, the length. As you can see right here, once he gets that close to the basket, especially on the smaller defender by Barry, elevates over him, and the bucket extends the lead back to 6. The drive Oh, and gets the roll. That was Roman Wright. He now has 4 points for the Jets. Alex Archer, a high shooting percentage on the season, shoots 50% from the field, and that's because he shoots a lot of high percentage shots. No bump from behind. I thought Key got bumped on the drive. No call. Under 9 minutes remaining, 10 on the shot clock. Archer once again gets inside and gets called for the travel violation. Barnes and Sanderlin check back in, replacing Lee and Nichols. Nichols with some good minutes, had a basket. He goes to the bench with 2. And like I said, about 3 or 4 rebounds on the day. Jaguars 16, Jets 12. Trying to work the ball down low. No 3 seconds in the key. Nice defense by Sanderlin. 15 on the clock. Barnes on defense. The step back jumper. Foot was on the line, but a nice looking shot by Roman Wright. He now has a half a dozen. Had Barnes on skates a little bit. And a tough looking shot. I mean, that's a shot you'll give up if you're the Jaguars. Just a nice hit from deep. Barnes kicks it to Key. Key wide open for 3. Weak side rebound, Hilliard. Hilliard on a smaller guard. He'll go up with the right. Off the mark. Tries to get back on the offensive rebound. And unfortunately doesn't come up with it. Ball will go back to the Jets. Checking in is Arnal Diaz out of Spain. The freshman guard standing at 6'4". Comes in for the first time today. Under 8 minutes remaining. Jaguars 16, Jets 14. Looks like the Jags are going to settle into a 2-3 zone. You don't see that too often. Nice look and nice drive by Mirosini. And a great job by Doffing on staying patient. You can see right here the drive. And a good job by Doffing. Didn't attack the lane too quick, making the defenders have to choose the ball handler, and Doffing snuck right in from behind. The Wisconsin product, averaging 13 a game. And D. Sanders comes in for the first time today, replacing Alex Archer. Sanders had a big night Wednesday, a game-high 18 points. He had 4 threes in the second half. And a nice foul by the Jaguars. 0 of 2 from the line was Doffing. He still has 4. Barnes baseline drive. Cut off by Elfstrom. 10 on the shot clock. Sanderlin one-on-one with Doffing. Gets inside, kicks it to the corner. That's Barnes. The pump fake got the defender in the air. A good job by Barnes. It'd been nice to see him go up with that shot. But that is the 3rd team foul on the Jets. 7:08 remaining in the first half. Jaguars have had the lead majority of this first half. Sanderlin, jab step, off the glass and good. Nice looking play by Sanderlin. Nice jab step right there. Created a little space offensively and off the glass. Sanderlin now has 7 leading all scorers and gets the defensive rebound. Outlet pass to Barnes. Hilliard far side. Looks like Hilliard took off that brace. Sanderlin, the right hook. Little unlucky on the bounce. I was going to say the roll and the bounce. Combination of both. Either way, it doesn't work out well for the Jags. Wide open look for Roman Wright. And Roman Wright continues the hot hitting from beyond the arc. One of the better three-point shooters just got lost on defense. Barnes just didn't close out quick enough. And Jaguars with a 1-point lead Roman Wright now leads all scorers with 9, coming off a 25-point performance last game, under 6 minutes remaining. 5 on the shot clock. Hilliard's going to have to do something with it, and the travel. And a little frustrated, and he got called for the technical. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The Jets bench was calling for it, and the sideline official, the sideline referee next to the Jets bench, threw the tech on Hilliard. A little frustrated. See if we can get that replay. A little too late on it. And Cam Berry, the leading scorer for the Jets, sinks the first attempt after the technical foul, and Ashley will come in and replace Hilliard as Coach Tyrone Shelley grabs Hilliard, give him some words of advice. And a little mental error by the Jaguars. I'm not sure if the Jets scored the first basket of the night. I want to say it was the Jags. So this is the first lead by the Jets here in this first half. Barry off ball, tried to come off the pick, wasn't there. Ooh, tough fadeaway jumper. Way to go up. Doffing, standing at 6'8", just rose above everyone else. Nice strong rebound by the forward. He'll get it back at the elbow. Defended by Sanderlin, the big body. Doesn't give up any ground. Nice defense by Sanderlin. And D. Sanders will get called for the foul on the box. That was Artis Chapman. And that one misses everything. Artis Chapman is already 2 of 2 from the line today. And I do apologize for getting to those instant replays a little late. I am running the score, the instant replay, the play-by-play, and the color. That is no excuse. I will be better on my end. Chapman is now 3 of 4 from the line after airballing his first attempt. Jets with a 1-possession lead coming up on 5 minutes here in the first half. Sanderlin had 4 threes on Wednesday. Backs down his defender, kicks it to D. Sanders. That's a nice look by Sanders and too strong on the shot. Oh, stolen away by Ashley. 1-on-1 with the left. Nice finger roll by Ashley. Ashley's in there for his defense. And you could see right here, uses his length and size over Barry. Ties the game at 20. Jaguars don't get a lot of quick points off of turnovers. It's nice to see them get a couple quick buckets here in this first half. Under 5 on the shot clock. The kick near side to Milling for 3. And another big rebound by Sanderlin, a quick outlet to Key. Sanderlin, as mentioned, led the team with 11 rebounds the last time these two teams played each other. That one a little too strong on the floater by Sanderlin. Under 4 minutes remaining. Game is tied at 20. Very similar to the first time these two teams played each other. Barry on the drive, creates the foul. That foul was on Charles Barnes. Barnes tried to set up for the offensive foul, set his feet. But Barry's so good in the air and adjusting his body. Doesn't go straight through the defender, goes off the shoulder of the defender and makes it look like the defender wasn't ready in position. Barry, one of the better free throw shooters for the Jets. Shooting 80% from the line. And he's now 4 of 4 on the night. He doesn't have a field goal. All 4 points coming from the line. not the worst thing if you're a Jaguar fan. Jaguars held Barry under his season average last time they played. Barnes kicks it near side to Sanders. Pump fake. Kicks it back out to Ashley. Moves the ball around the perimeter. 5 on the shot clock. Deshaun Key will pull the trigger from 3. Nothing but nets. And nice ball rotation by the Jaguars. One-on-one with Doffing. And hits the 3. Nice looking shot by Key. His first field goal of the night. And Jaguars back with the lead. And the great defense on ball again by the Jaguars, creating an errant pass and another turnover for Southwestern. Southwestern doing a good job on the ball away from the basket, not allowing the ball handler to get by them easily. Sanders on the drive, guarded by Barry. Interior pass down low to Key. He rises in the lane and hits back-to-back shots for Key. Key stands at 6'3", and as you can see, elevates over the 6'8" forward. So great job by Key, another guy that shoots high percentage. And this 3 from Artis Chapman, his first field goal. You can see, once again, the defense just not closing out quick enough. And the game is tied at 25. Under 2 minutes remaining. Ashley kicks to Barnes. $10 on the shot clock. This is pull-up jumper. And a nice-looking shot by Ashley off the pick. Well defended by Roman Wright. But Ashley now has 6 points on the night. His first 3. Jaguars back with a 3-point lead. Almost another steal by the Jaguars. They're going to have to get back quickly. Nice ball rotation by the Jets. Off the mark, rebound Key. So I would say Key and Archer are 2 of those players that once they get inside the lane, high percentage shooters, they know their game well. On the drive, Ashley tried to draw contact, no call. 1 minute remaining in the first half. Cross-court pass to Roman Wright. He'll pull the trigger quickly. Loose ball picked up by Sanderlin. We have about 23. Jaguars could get a 2-for-1 if they shoot this ball quickly. They don't seem interested in a 2-for-1. Baseline jumper, Sanderlin with a nice look off the back iron. And the Jets will settle for one last shot, about a second, half second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Cross-court pass near side, Artis Chapman. Nice interior pass, kick to the corner. Way to close out by Sanders. Another cross-court pass to Artis Chapman. And the good defense by the Jaguars, creating the shot clock violation. Nice active hands. The arms in the passing lanes, creating tough looks. Key's going to have to pull it up quickly at the buzzer. And that will end an exciting first half. Jags 28, Jets 25. And we're going to catch up with Coach. Let me put on my mask real quick. Catch up with Coach Wallace. Once again, first half action. Jaguars 28, Jets 25. All right, Coach. Doing a lot of bodies there. But, I mean, the flow was overall pretty good in that first half.
Yeah, we were trying to find the right rhythm early.
Right.
And we got caught fouling a little bit too early.
Yeah.
I thought we fouled way too much. We let them shoot way too many free throws, and that's where a lot of their points were from.
Yeah.
We just got to do a better job in the second half, being a little bit more solid on defense end.
Well, defensively, I noticed a few times, especially near half court, a lot of on-ball, good defense, creating quick transition points, something we haven't seen a lot of from Southwestern.
Yeah, we're just trying to adjust to what they're throwing at us, too. This is the second time we're playing on. We don't want to show them the same looks that we showed them the first time.
Right.
But we'll adjust here at halftime because I'm sure Nick and his team are going to adjust as well.
And what are the adjustments that you're trying to accomplish in the second half?
Just trying to keep playing our style of play, keep attacking the middle of the paint, and jump stop and playing off 2 feet. I thought we had too many turnovers right there, and I thought we gave them too many easy free points.
9 players in the box score, scoring-wise, last game on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. Sanderlin with 7, Ashley with 6, Key with 5. Just another solid performance all around by the Jaguars offensively.
Yeah, we got caught a little bit playing too selfishly, I think, in spurts, and I think that led them back in the game, and it gave them a little bit of life. But I think we just got to move the ball a little bit better in the second half, and I think the shots will fall.
Good luck to you second half, Coach. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And that will end first half action. Thank you, Coach Wallace, for catching up with us. We're going to take a quick break here as well. Catch up with you in second half here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. On the campus of Southwestern College, it's the Jaguars 28, the Jets 25. Let's go through that scoring breakdown in the first half. Leading all scorers was Roman Wright. He had 4 field goals on the day, or 4 field goals in the first half, a 3, and a couple, 4 field goals, 1 3. And then other than that, it was a low-scoring game for all the other scorers. Their leading scorer, Cameron Berry, only had 4 points, all of them coming from the free throw line. And on the other side, I talked about a handful of Jaguars in the score box. It was Hilliard with basket. He had 2. Ashley had a 3-pointer with 6. Leading all Jaguars scorers was Sean Sanderlin with 7. Archer had 2. Key with 5. Paris Smith had 2. Lee with 2. And Nichols with 2. And we'll get started with this second half action here on the campus of Southwestern College. I'm Bowe Fertig. Going solo with my partner, Ramon. Actually, Ramon Scott's not here. We miss him dearly, but going solo with Pablo Espinal, the producer and cameraman. Southwestern led through that first half, majority of the game. And the 17-foot jumper by Milling cuts the deficit to 1. Instant replay is now ready. Jaguars, Smith, Ashley, Sanderlin, Davis, and Barnes. Sanderlin, offensive rebound by Smith. The putback is good. Nice look by Sanderlin. Gets inside. 15-foot jumper. The weak side rebound by Smith. Putback is good. Smith now has 4 on the night. And the weak side rebound by Davis. Jaguars, they've been solid all season long, not allowing second chance opportunities. I want to say tonight, maybe they've allowed 1 offensive rebound, 2 at the most. Ashley hesitates, kicks it to Davis. Down low to Smith. Nice move by Davis, the big man, back-to-back baskets. You can see nice little drop step by Smith right here, gaining that position, the big 6'9" frame. Jaguars up 5. Paris Smith with a half a dozen. Artis Chapman off the back iron. Another one and done by the Jets. Jets in a man-to-man defense. Barnes off the pick. Cross-court pass intercepted. Jacob Doffing will slow the tempo. The baseline drive misses everything. Looked like Jacob Milling on the way up lost the ball. Just lost control. Wasn't his best effort, and a little miscommunication by Barnes and Smith. Smith was trying to come out and set the pick for Barnes. Barnes figured Smith was doing such a great job on back-to-back possessions down on the box. He was just going to give it to him again. Southwestern dropped back into a 2-3 zone. We haven't seen the Jaguars use zone too many times, which opens up the deep shooting for Cam Berry. Berry, their best three-point shooter, shoots 40% from beyond the arc, and that was from downtown. Berry has 7. That was his first field goal on the night. He averages 19 per game. Sanderlin, pump fake. Smith down low, kicks it on top to Ashley. Line drive shot off the back iron. Yeah, and Southwestern will drop back into man-to-man defense. They're not going to allow Berry to get another, I wouldn't say easy look because it was from 25 feet from NBA range. The drive with the left. Nice help defense by Kevin Davis. creating a tough shot by Roman Wright. He had to adjust while he was in the air. Paris Smith sets the pick. Off the foot of Ashley. 12 on the shot clock. Artis Chapman fronts Smith. Nice drive by Sanderlin. The scoop shot off the glass, too strong. Jaguars will get another crack at it with a fresh shot clock. Key and Archer check into the game, replacing Ashley and Barnes. So Jaguars add a little bit more size. Key will go up. The ball was deflected, but once again, Davis tracks it down. Davis's awareness is so key. He's just all around the ball. He's in the right place at the right time, keeps the possession alive. And we get an offensive foul down low by Smith. Let's see if we could get Smith down low. I'm assuming he wrapped. Oh, gosh, that's so tough. Because Artis Chapman was trying to get position and almost ran into the arm of Smith as Harley Nichols checks back in, replacing Paris Smith. After 2 quick baskets, Smith will head to the bench with 6 points. Jaguars 32, Jets 30. 4.5 into this second half. Ooh, nice spin move with the left. Nice defense by Nichols, staying with it, keeping his hands up. It's a tough shot over the 6'5" forward. Sanderlin on the drive, and the foul from behind. Sanderlin will head to the line to shoot 2. Good job by Sanderlin. He was decisive earlier in that first half. He had a quick 7. Head to the bench, and after he went to the bench, he didn't score after coming back into the game. And a lot of his points was exactly like that, attacking the basket. Sanderlin, 1 of 2 from the line, make that 2 of 3 or 1 of 3 as Hilliard checks back in, replacing Davis. Sanderlin, one of the Jaguars' better free throw shooters, 78% on the season from the free throw line. And Sanderlin goes 2 of 4. 1 of 2, 2 of 4 on the night. Sends a lead to 3, so a 1 possession lead. The drive, Artis Chapman blows by Nichols. You can see Nichols a little out of position, tries to come out too quickly, and Artis Chapman blew right by him. Artis Chapman now has 10, leading all scorers tonight. First one in the double digits. Cuts the deficit to 1. Sanderlin gets around the defender. Fouled from behind again. Nice job by Sanderlin, realizing the mismatch. Jacob Doffing standing at 6'7", can't stay with the 6'5" forward. And Milling had to foul from behind. It's nice to see Sanderlin get to the line. As mentioned in that first meetup between these two teams over a month ago, Jaguars only had 4 free throw attempts. And here today, already, Sanderlin, with this next free throw attempt, will have 6. So that's nice to see. Ashley also went to the line to shoot 2. But other than that, Sanderlin has been aggressive offensively. And it's 2 of 2 on this trip. Now 4 of 6 on the night. He's now in double digits with 10. One of the better on-ball defenders. And on the drive, Roman Wright loses the ball. Good defense by Nichols. Nichols is getting good minutes here in the second half. Key initially was going to set the pick, comes off the pick, and gets called for the travel violation. Key in that first half had 5. He hit a 3 and 1 inside the lane. Nichols on the defense. Foul on the floor. You see right here the ball handler just a little too quick. That was Roman Wright off the dribble. Wouldn't be surprised if they try to get to that matchup again. Here it is, Roman Wright guarded by Nichols. Roman Wright just too quick. Yeah, they're going to have to switch that up. You can see, I mean, Roman Wright has already shown the ability to shoot from beyond the arc. Roman Wright stands at 6 foot. Harley Nichols stands at 6'5". Yeah, and they're going to replace Nichols. Replacing him is Carl Ashley. There's just not much you can do when you're a 6'5" forward trying to guard a 6-foot guard who's quick with the ball. Ashley poked that ball away. He'll go and track it down. Nice job by Ashley. Hilliard, the trail, blocked from behind. Once again, good hands near the midcourt. And the block from behind. Nice play all around. Hilliard inside. And Coach Geller comes off the bench. Coach Geller is not very vocal, so when he gets off the bench, he wants his voice heard. Let's see if we can get that back down. No, we can't. Nice recognition by Hilliard, realizing that there was a smaller guard on him. Hilliard only stands 6'3", but has great length. You talk about length. Hilliard, Davis, Archer, Key, all these guys 6'3" to 6'5" provide great length. Archer guarded by Barry. Great job by Barry. He was a little out of position there. Got back well on defense. Down low to Sanderlin. Kicks it to Hilliard. Ooh, fading away to his left. Short on the shot. Rebound, Archer. Loose ball. And poked out of bounds by Barry. Archer got inside. Looked like he got clipped from under. Was unable to go straight up. Barry almost used his hips to gain position because he was a little out of position. Fresh shot clock. Baseline drive. Cut off by Roman Wright. And another traveling violation, this time on Ashley. Roman Wright coming off a big 25-point performance in their last game. Had 9 in that first half. Held scoreless in the second half. Really, their 2 leading scorers. Doffing averages 13. He only has 4. Barry averages 19. He only has 7. Poked away. And another turnover created by the Southwestern defense. Southwestern's defense playing well today, as they do majority of the season. Whenever we play teams that score, you know, this team, Jets, average 66 a game. Jaguars held them to 56 last contest. Archer in the corner for 3. And poked out of bounds by the Jets. Another fresh shot clock to work with for the Jaguars. Jaguars so strong on the glass. Even if they don't come down with the rebound, they always have someone creating a body or 2 on the box, whether it be on the weak side or the strong side. Like this matchup, Sanderlin. Yeah, Sanderlin wanted the push. See if we could get it. Yeah, I got to it a little too late. Dauphin got beat off the dribble, and Sanderlin wanted the push. He stepped on the baseline, but he looked at the baseline referee and said, yeah, I stepped on the baseline because I got pushed, which makes sense because he did have the defender beat. Barry, jab step, gets inside the lane, over 3 defenders. Let's see, nice jab step, gets Archer moving one way and just elevates, cutting the deficit back to 1. So Barry was held without a field goal in that first half. He went 4-4 from the line. He now has a 3, and that field goal right there giving him 9. Artis Chapman leads all Jets scorers with 10. Dauphin has 4. Miracini had 2 free throws in that first half. He has 2. Barry has 9, and Roman Wright with 9 in that first half. And on the other side, we are 8.5, almost 8.5 minutes into this second half, and Southwestern only has 2 baskets, and they're still up by 1. Paris Smith with both of those baskets, but Sanderlin is 3 or 4 from the line. Where's the scoring going to come from if you're the Jaguars? Hilliard on the drive. Gets inside off the glass. Unable to convert. Miracini in transition. Kicks it to the corner. And the offensive foul by Miracini. Great job by Key. Setting his feet. Saw that coming a mile away. See that again. Key saw him driving. Great job. Realizing he was probably going to kick it anyways, but he knew if the ball handler were to get to him, he could create that foul. That is the 4th team foul for the Jets. Jaguars only have 3, so they're doing a much better job, Southwestern is, of not fouling. This is Archer from the corner. Nice looking shot. And that ball will go to the Jets. I mean, not a bad-looking shot. Barry came out and contended the shot well. Just a little unlucky. Nice rotation on the shot. I mean, everything looked good. Just when you're shooting it from the corner from 23 out, a lot has to go right. Low-scoring second half so far. Coming up on the halfway mark. Dauphin on the drive, count the bucket and 1 as he flexes on Sanderlin. Dauphin has a couple inches on Sanderlin. Sanderlin drops his hands, and Dauphin with the strong finish. As Davis checks in for Ashley. That was actually Milling on the layup. Gives the Jets back the lead. This is the first lead for the Jets here in the second half after being down 28-25 at halftime. Their only other lead was 20-18. That's where Key is so effective. And the putback and the foul on Hilliard. Looks like the foul was on Jake Elfstrom. And Hilliard, as all Jaguars are on the offensive end, so active on the glass. Hilliard had a basket earlier in that first half. He was the first guy off the bench. Hits his first attempt. He now has 3. Ties the game at 36. As mentioned before, Miramar won 56-53 on December 17th against Southwestern, and we're about on that mark right now. As Hilliard goes 2 of 2 from the line. Hilliard guarding Miracini. Barry guarded by Archer. Barry's going to pull it out, bring his defender out. Archer, one of the better on-ball defenders. Hedged by Sanderlin. Barry on the drive gets fouled on the shot. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. I would almost like to see Sanderlin drop because he knew he had help from the corner. Almost got in the way of Archer, but I guess he kind of had to stick with him as well. That is the 5th team foul on Southwestern. Barry, 80% from the free throw line, is now 5 of 5 tonight. Ties it at 37. Barry now 6 of 6. Has 7 here in the first half, or 7 here in the second half, 4 in that first half. He now leads all scorers with 11. And Jets regain the lead, 38-37. And Davis, a little out of position on the weak side, reaches over the rebounder. That is now the 6th team foul for Southwestern. 5 team fouls for the Jets. Miracini on the drive. He'll kick it. Diaz looked like he wanted to take the shot, didn't pull the trigger. This pass in the corner, a tough shot. Nice job by Hilliard on closing out, gets the long rebound. Davis down low. Hilliard baseline drive, finds Key on the weak side. Kicks it to Sanderlin in the corner. Rebound Davis. It didn't touch the rim. 9 on the shot clock. Archer gets inside the lane, poked off the knee of Archer. That will go back to the Jets. So after those back-to-back field goals by Smith, the Jaguars only have 2 field goals here in the second half. Hilliard does have 2 points from the line along with Sanderlin. He has 3 points from the line. But the Jaguars are struggling here in the second half offensively. Still only down 1, well within this game. Nice help defense by Hilliard, has to close out. Miracini wide open, too strong on the shot. Long rebound by Davis. Southwestern down 1. They can regain the lead with a made shot. Key on the pick. Archer on the drive, blocked by Doffing. Key will kick it to Hilliard. Doesn't take the shot. Jump stop inside the lane, short on the shot. Not a bad look by Hilliard. It's once again a little unlucky. Under 7.5 remaining. This is Barry with the ball. Guarded by Hilliard. Artis Chapman guarded by Davis. Hilliard on Barry. 5 on the shot clock. Miracini for 3. That ball poked out of bounds by Sanderlin. Sanderlin had the position. See if we could get that. Ooh. I think they gave it to the Jets because Sanderlin had the position, so they said he touched it last. Artis Chapman kicks it back out. Under 7 minutes remaining here at Southwestern College. Jaguars 37 and a long 3 by Barry. That is Barry's second 3 from downtown from NBA range. And when he steps into that 3, there's no one better in the PCAC league. He now has 2 threes in the second half. After having no field goals. After having no field goals in that first half, he has 2 threes and a basket, along with 2 free throws. He now has 14 leading all scores. 6:45 remaining. It's tough to win games when you only have 2 field goals in 13 minutes. And that's what the Jaguars are doing offensively here in the second half. They're going to need to create some type of offense. I mean, only down 4. There's still a lot of game left, being down 2 possessions. Jaguars are still well within this game, but they have to find someone that could score offensively, or it's going to be a long 6 minutes for the Jaguars. Coming on the court for Southwestern, I'm not surprised to see D. Sanders on. So it's Ashley, Hilliard, Davis, Sanderlin, and Sanders. And for Miramar, it's Barry, Miracini, Doffing, Arnold Diaz, and Artis Chapman. Jets in that man-to-man defense. Sanders on the drive and the block. Nice job by Sanders seeing the lane. That is a shot that he can take. But a nice closeout by Miracini came out a little too quick. That is the 6th team foul. 16 fouls on both sides. So both teams will be in the bonus after this. Hilliard gets inside. Nice help defense. Davis. Wasn't his shot. He'll give it up. Under 10 remaining on the shot clock. Sanderlin, guarded by Milling, gets inside. The jump ball. Possession arrow to Southwestern. Sanderlin just has to be a little bit stronger when he gets inside. Sanders will have to pull up from deep. And Sanders nothing but net. This is the side Sanders got it going on when he had 4 threes in that second half. That was from downtown. Sanders' first basket cuts the deficit back to 1. And right back at you, says Miracini. His first 3 on the night. Nice drive. Sanders has to come in on the help defense and leaves the southpaw wide open. And the Jets extend the lead back to 4. Davis, in and out. This is a big game. Southwestern 4-2 in conference play in the PCAC play. Uh-oh, this could be bad news. Miracini, offensive rebound, Artis Chapman, and he's fouled on the way up, and it's unraveling for Southwestern. Body's looking. Artis Chapman comes to the strong side, goes up for the rebound. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. So as mentioned, the Jets are 3rd place with a 4-3 conference record. A better overall record at 12-6. And the Jets with their largest lead up 45-40 as Sanderlin is replaced by Nichols. A little over 5 minutes remaining. And we have a lane violation on Sanders. And we have another free throw violation, this time on the Jets. So the Jets still up 5. Their largest lead of the night. Sanders, Davis, Ashley, Nichols, and Hilliard on the court for Southwestern. Under 5 minutes remaining. Poked away by the Spaniard, Arnold Diaz. 18 seconds still remain on the shot clock. Hilliard guarded by Arnold Diaz. Davis will pull up from 3, in and out. That is not Davis's shot. Not one of the better three-point shooters for the Jags. But it was an open look. Inside, that's Milling off the mark. Way to go up strong by Davis. Sanders on the drive. Kicks it to Hilliard. He'll pull up from 17 off the mark. Almost 16 minutes into this second half, and the Jaguars only have 3 field goals. But they're still well within it. If you like what you're watching, please subscribe to the Cali Photo Sports Network. Here on the campus of Southwestern, Jaguars 40, Jets 45, in Pacific Coast Athletic Conference play. I'm Bowe Fertig alongside Pablo Espinal, bringing you today's game. Jaguars still well within it. Only down 2 possessions. Really, one big 3 can get them back in this game. I thought that big 3 by Sanders from deep was going to create some momentum. Just haven't found any consistency offensively here in the second half. You know, at this point, the Jets only have 20 points here in the second half in 16 minutes. So another great defensive effort by the Jaguars. The Jets average 66 points per game, and they're well with under that. Milling inside, kicks it to the corner. Milling with the offensive rebound. He'll go back up. And once again, strong rebounding by the Jets offensively here in the second half. And the Jets now with their largest lead up 7. Nichols in the corner, baseline drive. Short on the way up. That's really been the downfall of this Southwestern team. Defensively, they're as advertised. I can't think of a game where they allowed an offense to score more than their average. They've always kept teams below their season average offensively. But what hurts them is their offensive lulls. Artis Chapman off the mark. Under 3 minutes remaining. Jaguars going to need to get back in this one. Poked away by Miracini, and he'll slow the tempo. Miracini had Artis Chapman in the corner. I thought he was going to kick it to him. Decides to kick it to the corner. 14 on the shot clock. Under 2:30 remaining in regulation. Nice ball movement. Barry will fire away. Short on the shot. Rebound by Ashley. D. Sanders on the drive. The scoop shot, and he'll get fouled on the way up. Sanders, nice closeout by Arnold Diaz, but a nice job by Sanders on continuing his dribble. That is the 7th team foul by Miramar. Jaguars also have 17 fouls. Sanders misses to the right. Sanders had that deep 3. Other than that, not much going for the freshman guard. And off the back iron. Jaguars still struggling offensively to find points. At the 2-minute mark, Jaguars are going to need to make a few big stops and a few baskets. Drop back into a 2-3 zone. Artis Chapman for 3. Nothing but net. When the Jaguars have dropped into that zone, the Jets have done their damage. Artis Chapman from downtown, his second 3 of the night. He now has 13. And Jets with their first double-digit lead of the night. You know, on the defensive end, Southwestern did all they could, holding a team that averages close to 70 points a game, close to 20 points under their season average. That is impressive on the defensive end. But it's so tough to win games when you don't score at least 50 points. And when the Jaguars have lost their games and everything is just going right for the Jets right here, count the basket. Alex Miracini will head to the line to complete the three-point play. Miracini now has 7. And the Jets look like they're going to take this one. Now up 13 with under a minute remaining. See Hilliard on the drive. Nice job by Ashley on the cut. And the Jets just didn't want to foul, so they let him go up for the easy basket. Ashley now has 8 on the night. His first field goal in the second half. Big game for the Jaguars for a variety of reasons. One, they were second place in the PCAC league behind City. Right behind them, chomping at the bite, was the Jets at 4-3. Jaguars 4-2 in PCAC play. And with this win here today after the Jets beating the Jaguars, now this would be the second time on the season. The Jets will jump over the Jaguars for second place. Jaguars, unless a miracle happens, which is possible, look like they will end the week 1-2. They will look to respond next week. They will go on the road Monday to play San Diego City, then back at home against Miracosta, and then back on the road Friday at Palomar. So another 3-game stretch. You know, if they go 3-0 next week, the push will get buried to the line. If they go 3-0, even 2-1. You know, they'll drop to 4-3 in conference play. They go 3-0, they'll be 7-3. They go 2-1, they'll be 6-4. I mean, not a bad conference record. And then they end the season with back-to-back games against Cuyamaca. After the one game was postponed against Cuyamaca, they'll remake that game up February 7th. And then at Cuyamaca on Wednesday, and then play Mesa on Friday, February 11th. And then they end the season with 3 home games, which is nice to see. At home against Mesa, City, and Imperial Valley. And Palomar. Actually, they end the season with 4 home games. So Jaguars looking to stay as far above 500 as possible. Really just need a couple big weeks to get back in this one. Jaguars were up at the half, 28-25, and have only scored 14 points in this second half. Doesn't matter who you are and how good of defense you play. That's going to be tough to win games. And really, with even 5 minutes remaining in the game, Jaguars still were well within it, only down 4 or 5. But it unraveled quickly around the 3-minute mark, and Jaguars just couldn't find their footing. And that will end tonight's Pacific Coast Athletic Conference matchup game between the Jaguars and the Jets. Jaguars fall to 7-12, 4-3 in conference play. Jets improved to 13-6 overall and 5-3 in conference play. As mentioned, they will jump the Jaguars into second place. Depending on how the other games have gone tonight, Jaguars will either be third or fourth, but still not bad if you're a Jaguar fan. They have 3 games next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Just a tough game overall offensively. Jaguars only putting up 42 points, just tough. Cameron Berry, the West Hills product, got it going in that second half with a couple big threes. He ends the night with a game-high 13. And other than that, as mentioned, 4 field goals in that second half by the Jaguars. It's just not going to get it done. A very, very tough night for the Jaguars overall. So that will end tonight's game. Jaguars once again drop to 7-12, 4-3 in conference play. Miramar improves to 13-6 and 5-3 in conference play. They go on the road to City. We will see you hopefully then, if not then, Wednesday and Friday next week. Have a nice weekend, everyone. From Bowe Fertig, this is the Cali Photo Sports Network. Once again, if you like what you watched, please subscribe. And everyone have a nice weekend. See you then.